Rachel Corrie seems to be in the news, and I'm going to get to why. I don't know if many people remember Rachel Corrie. She was an activist for the Palestinian cause who was killed by a Zionist bulldozer when she was trying to stop the Zionists from demolishing some homes in Gaza. And this was in 2003. We can open up Wikipedia here real quickly and just see what they say in the Gaza Strip, while in Rafah, Corey stood in front of an armored bulldozer. I mean, can you imagine the courage of this young woman to do that? I mean, incredible. You see these Palestinian children nowadays; they're like rijal, they're men. You know, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala puts in people's hearts such a himma, such a drive to stand against, um, tyranny and oppression. And so you see these Palestinian children that are standing up in front of these tanks and they're not afraid. And then you see these Zionist soldiers going and beating these kids without any mercy, no mercy in their hearts because they look at them as being subhuman. But Rachel Corrie was a woman who stood for justice and she saw this Zionist oppression of the Palestinians and it moved her heart to stand against it. And so in 2003, she goes to Gaza. And this is nothing new. What the Zionists are doing to the Palestinians has been happening for so many years. This oppression, that they've constantly been under. And so there are hearts around the world that have acknowledged it and they've seen it. They've written against it. They've spoken out against it. And here Rachel went to go stand against it. And so she stood in front of this what is this armored bulldozer in an alleged attempt to impede no, that's what they were doing. House demolitions which were being carried out, those military operations were criticized as collective punishment by human rights groups. Israeli authorities said the demolitions were necessary because Palestinian gunmen, oh yeah, whatever, this is what they always say. Oh, we found Hamas there. No, you didn't find anyone. You're just using any excuse that you can to murder, kill, and terrorize. And so Rachel stood in front of this armored bulldozer, and the soldier drove right over her and killed her. I think there was a CNN clip from that time. So, Jod, if we can pull up that CNN clip, and I'll explain to you why she's in the news, why her name is coming back up. She was about 23, 24 years old when she was murdered by the Zionist army. And here's this CNN clip that we have from back in the days. I'll just play it.
23-year-old American activist stands in front of an Israeli bulldozer in Gaza, March 16th, 2003. The bulldozer drives over her, crushing her to death.
Unbelievable.
These are the facts. Corrie, along with colleagues from International Solidarity Movement, was trying to prevent Israel from bulldozing homes in Rafah. She paid the ultimate price. An Israeli investigation took
that's what
1
happened.
month and found no Israeli
We
soldier
can
was
stop
to blame.
the clip here. That's what happened in her life. Her heart was moved, and this oppression against the Palestinians has been happening forever. And so she gave her life. She gave the ultimate sacrifice to stand for truth and stand against tyranny. And so, what is bringing her back into the news today? Why are we speaking about her? Because the hypocrite of our times, the Zionist mouthpiece, who has no moral standards, who has no moral direction, a man who's willing to say and do anything just to get his way. And who's that man? You want to fill in the blank? Oh, you got it. Ben Shapiro. What did Ben Shapiro tweet? If we can pull this tweet out, I can't read it fully here on my screen. Sajad, it says, yeah, he wants to write a book about the great idiots of history. And one of them, of course, who is he pointing out, is Rachel Corrie. So this is how he sees her, a great idiot of history. No, Ben, you're a great idiot of history. And everyone knows that. And we all see that. And we all acknowledge that. A woman who's willing to stand against oppression is not an idiot of history. A woman who's willing to sacrifice her life to try to save others is not an idiot of history. A woman who sees truth and is able to stand for it is not a woman who's an idiot of history. You're the idiot of history. Someone whose heart is so blackened and dark, Ben, that you're willing to twist reality into a complete pretzel just to get your way. And you're willing to obliterate and kill Palestinians left and right. And you're constantly out there supporting this Zionist action just so you can get your way. That's the idiot of history. So Rachel Corrie is in the news. And thank you, actually, Ben, because you're reminding the world of this woman's great sacrifice. You're reminding the world of this woman's great courage. So, to that, we thank you.